1. Tic-tac-toe, Noughts and Crosses. A classic two-player game where players take turns marking spaces in a 3x3 grid, aiming to create a row of 3 of their symbols, either X or O, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. 2. Dots and boxes. Players take turns drawing lines to connect dots on a grid. When a player completes a square, they put their initial in it. The player with the most squares at the end wins. 3. Hangman. One player thinks of a word and draws a series of dashes representing each letter. The other player guesses letters one at a time. For each incorrect guess, a part of a hangman is drawn. The game continues until the word is guessed correctly or the hangman is completed. 4. Battleship. Each player has a grid where they place their ships. Players take turns guessing coordinates to try to sink each other's ships. 5. Pictionary. Players take turns drawing a word or phrase on paper while their teammates try to guess what it is. No talking or writing words allowed. 6. Connect 4. Players take turns dropping colored discs into a vertical grid. The goal is to be the first to get 4 of one's own discs in a row, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. 7. Paper football. Players take turns flicking a folded paper football across a table, trying to score touchdowns by flicking it between the opponent's goalposts. 8. 20 questions. One player thinks of an object, and the other players ask up to 20 yes or no questions to guess what it is. 9. Categories. Players choose a category, for example, countries, animals, and take turns naming items within that category that start with each letter of the alphabet. 10. Paper airplane contest. Players fold paper airplanes and compete to see whose airplane can fly the farthest or perform the best tricks.